to accumulate knowledge, to be all-knowing. I bid you welcome as a true member of the Roundtable.
Hey guys, I am G-Core and today I am bringing to you another build guide, the Red Raijin. This build makes use of the Flame Giant and Dragon Cult incantation to wreak havoc in the world of Lands Between by reaching damage numbers ranging from 20 to 24k. So without any further ado, let's get right to make your own Red Raijin. Start with the Prophet class and acquire the following incantations. Flame Grant Me Strength, which buffs your fire damage, is found outside the Fort Gale. Starting from the Fort Gale north side of Grace in Kaled, head up to the fort's entrance and then turn eastwards and follow along the walls to find two flamethrower enemies. Between them, you would find the Flame Grant Me Strength incantation. Next up, the Lightning Spear incantation, which would be one of your bread and butter incantations for this build. This incantation can be learned using the Dragon Cult prayer book dropped by a knight near the Artist's Shack in Lernia. Next is the Golden Vow, found in the Corpse Tense Shack, which can be reached from the Bridge of Iniquity gravesite. Moving on to the Giant's prayer book, which gives you the flame fall upon them and Giant's flame take the incantations. This prayer book can be found in the Guardian's garrison in the mountain top of Giants, past the Guardian mini-boss. Lastly, you'd want to pick the Ancient Dragon prayer book found in Crumbling Faramazula near the Tempest facing balcony site of Grace for Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike. This will be our boss melting incantation. The equipment used to reach the crazy damage numbers are the Earth Tree Seal for casting your incantations. With the stats of this build, this seals gives the highest incant skill. Starting from the Prison Town Church in the Volcano Manor, follow along the rooftops to reach the Omen Killer. Kill him or run past him to get this seal. The Gravelstone Seal in the offhand for increased damage with lightning incantations. In Lendil, past the West Capital Rampart site of Grace, you can go down to find a knight who drops this seal. The Giant Seal, which buffs your flame incantations, is found in the Giant's Conquering Hero's grave. Drop down as you reach this giant and past the prelate is the seal. Lastly, any weapon with the Seppuku Ash of War for buffing. The talismans required are Godfrey's Icon, dropped by Godfroy the Grafted, found in the Golden Lineage Evangel in Altus. This talisman buffs the damage of your charged incantation. Fire Scorpion Charm for increased fire damage, found in the Fort Lade in Mount Gelmir near the Seedwater Terminus site of Grace. Lightning Scorpion Charm similarly increases your lightning damage and is found in the Windham Catacombs past an imp statue. Lord of Blood's Exaltation increases your damage following blood loss. This is dropped by Asger, the Priest of Blood in the Lendil Catacombs. Kindred Rot's Exaltation similarly increases your damage following poisoning. This is dropped by the Kindred Rot in Seedwater Cave. The Flask of Wondrous Physic will use the Cerulean Hidden Tear with Flame Shrouding or Lightning Shrouding Crystal Tear depending on the situation. The stats are 60 Vigor for ample HP, 40 Mind to keep casting without worries, Endurance investment is not needed, neither are Strength, Dex or Intelligence, 80 Fate for incant casting, and no Arcane needed either. So, now that you meet all the prerequisites, how do you get such absurd damage numbers? The answer is buff stacking. Against larger bosses, you want to drink your physic Cast Golden Vow, consume raw meat dumpling to proc poison, and use seppuku to proc bleed. Now, just cast Ancient Dragon's Lightning and watch the boss melt. You must be mindful of the charging time and your position. You want all the strikes to hit the boss for maximum damage. Also, remember to have the Gravelstone Seal in your offhand. Against smaller humanoid bosses, you would switch out Lightning Scorpion Charm for Fire Scorpion Charm and add Flame Grant Me Strength to your buffs. During normal gameplay, you wanna keep Golden Vow up as much as possible along with Flame Grant Me Strength when using fire incantations. The Lightning Spear is a quick single target incantation, but Flame Fall upon them deals damage in a wider area. On the other hand, Giant's Flame Take Thee has a good blast radius, but also great knockback and even stagger. Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike isn't worth using against most normal enemies owing to the fact that they are so small. You can use almost any Spirit Ash with this build since you generally only need a cast or two to kill the bosses. I'd like you to keep in mind that this setup was made to maximize the damage, but if you don't mind losing some of the damage, you can go for other talismans that provide weaker but passive buffs like Flock's Canvas Talisman. Also, I personally never found the need for it, but you can also run a backup weapon. I'd suggest the Coded Sword if you do so. That brings us to the end of this build. Like the video if you like the build. Share your thoughts on it down in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more guides and build. You can join us on the Roundtable Discord linked in the description. This is G signing out.